Hey guys, what is going on? It is Spherical here, and yes, we have the camera back. It's so glorious. I'm so happy. That webcam is really pissing me off because, like, after having used the camera for so long and then going back and editing my videos with the webcam, I just realized how shit it looks. Maybe it's just me. I feel like most people don't really care. Now all I have to do is replace my goddamn light, but I'm probably never gonna do that because let's be honest, I like procrastinating. So, Seven Deadly Sins, Season 2, Episode number 22. Man, we're like, it just keeps dawning on me with each episode that we're getting closer and closer to the end. Again, last episode we got a new not a new opening, but a new visuals for the opening, which I really liked. I think I still like the last version better because I just liked, again, the introduction of the commandments in the opening where they, like, their faces pop up and it goes through each one. That was like my favorite part of the opening, so I'm kind of sad that that's gone, but I still think this one's really good too. I like the verse part better of this opening, I think, better. So that happened. We just learned more about Meliodas. Zarathustra is back, sort of. He's dead, but he's back. Again, is that because of Meliscula's power, or what? Because if it is, that would mean that Elaine is still here, right? But if it's not, then what is it, right? We don't know. We had again that flashback scene of Meliodas at Danafor, which is really cool to see, and him carrying Elizabeth out. Again, it's hard to say what Elizabeth is at this point. It seems like her connection to Liz, like, because of course she is like Liz 2.0. So what if, like, she literally spawned, like in a video game, she just spawned out of, like, the corpse of Liz, and that's how she came to be. I don't know. Again, Meliodas is sort of dead, but also not dead because he can't die. He has a curse on him. He's trying to break free from that curse. A lot of things are happening. I'm just gonna get right into the episode. So yeah, let's start. All right, guys. So we're slowly getting more and more information about Elizabeth. I think it's a safe guess at this point to say that Elizabeth seems to be very directly affiliated with the Goddess Clan, in the same way that Meliodas, we were sure that he was directly affiliated with the Demon Clan. I'm wondering if maybe, since we don't know necessarily where Elizabeth came from, what if she's like a child of, like, the goddesses, and she would just, I don't know, she appeared there somehow to bring balance to the world, or I don't know, some just, you know, some interesting storyline. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. There's still more that we don't know. See, now we flip from Meliodas' backstory, which we mostly know now, to now wanting to know more about Elizabeth's again. Huh. Only one of her eyes are like that, though. So I'm wondering if maybe, like, what if she's like a half goddess? That would make sense, I think. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. That begs another question. Did Liz have anything to do with the Goddess Clan? We wouldn't really have any clue, because, again, I feel like the birth of Elizabeth has something strongly to do with the death of Liz. Because I know that they said earlier that, like, you know, Elizabeth was the, you know, I don't know if they directly, I think they might have directly said that she was, like, the reincarnation of Liz. So, like, does that mean in a literal sense, like, she was born from, like, Liz dying just right there, right then? You know, no mommy, daddy, nothing. She just poof out of thin air. Or, but, like, what happened? Man. Oh, this episode was so good. Escanor. Whew. Escanor. Oh. Escanor. Escanor is never not just freaking amazing whenever he is serious. Like, oh my god. We also had Lord, what's his name? Lord Denzel. used an ability that basically made his body a vessel for, I guess, probably anything, and he chose a high-ranking member of the Goddess Clan, who got obliterated. But that's interesting. Again, the demons as a whole, they're like completely overtaking the capital. I mean, we have Fraudrine who's inside the throne room right now, which is a big problem. There's just so much going on. This, I don't know. This is definitely up there as one of the best episodes of the show for me. I mean, the other front runners would include, the only episode from season 1 I would include into that category would be the last one. From season 2, there's been a couple of episodes that I would say are in the running for the best episode of the show. One being when we first met Escanor. I don't know if that would really be one of the best, but it was just so awesome to see. The other being Meliodas versus the Ten Commandments, when Meliodas, died. That was just a phenomenal episode, and then this one as well is up there in the running for me. Just such a good episode. Meliodas is back. We all knew he'd be back, of course. He's he was gonna come back, and he did come back. Man, so 2 episodes left, and still all of the commandments remain except for Galland and Meliscula. So, I mean, there's 8 commandments left still. Because I don't think, like, while there have been defeats here and there, I don't think any of them have died yet out of the 8 that we have left. Because, like, while Escanor did beat Estarossa, Estarosa's commandment didn't disappear. Like, Gil and the rest still say they're bound to not fight. So that would mean that he's still alive, right? His commandment is still active. Because the Demon King said one of the ways to remove a commandment is to kill the commandment. So he's still alive. Man. I wonder what is you know what? I'm gonna go back. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot. I was gonna look back at what Meliscula's commandment was, but I forgot. Her commandment is basically the whole your eyes burn out thing. Because I wonder if maybe that would have something to do with, like, Elaine possibly still being around and Zarathustra if he was revived by her. But I don't know. That's still a question. Is if Zarathustra was revived by her, why he's still there and Elaine is not? And if he wasn't revived by her, who was he revived by? Why is he here? Man. So at this point, I think all of the commandments have had their chance to be kind of fleshed out a bit. Because again, Darier or Darier? I don't know. I never said her name yet, honestly. But we didn't really get any information of her. She seems to be affiliated with the Goddess Clan a little bit, or was at one point, in the same way that the Giant Dude was affiliated with the Giant Clan, and Gloxinia was affiliated with the Fairy Clan. It seems like some of them, have had ties to other clans and stuff. So I was, it's good to learn a little bit about her there. Again, like, all the commandments, they're just very interesting. I think actually Grey Route is the only one, I think, now out of the 10 commandments as we know them that we don't really know much about. So I don't really care too much about them. But all the other ones have had past that we've heard of a little bit here and there. So yeah, I mean, again, Zeldris and Estarossa, I guess we don't know a whole lot about. The only thing that we do know is that they're, Meliodas' brother or brothers, and that they seem pretty tight, right? So that, I mean, that's enough of a story for them to make me feel bad for them if they were to die. But yeah, man, just such a good episode. Like I can't stress that enough. I'm gonna be sad when we're done this season, but again, the sadness is going to be kind of alleviated by the fact that we don't really have to stop this show because we're going right into the next season. But anyways, I'm going to probably leave this off here. I think this is probably a good place to end this video. So, yeah. As always, if you guys want early access and or the full-length versions of these reactions, click that link down in the description. It'll take you to patreon.com/sphericalfilms, and you can check that out there. But with all that out of the way, I do thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys all next time. Till then, peace out.